Got the main tent set up. I also got the inner tent in. The inner tent was a bit of a challenge to get in, but I didn't realize it has a certain way it has to go. There's a red clip up top. I thought I could put it on either side of the tent. Where it ended up that I can't. It has to be on this side of the tent due to the clips. So, anyways, did a little fiddling around with that and got it in properly. This inner tent easily sleeps 2 people on this size of air mat. This is a Mondo King air mat, and you could definitely fit 2 of these in this inner tent. Tons of room in here. For you guys that haven't seen my last video, this is the Dune 7.6 nature hike tent. Has the inner. Last camping trip I went out was my first one with this tent, out in the wilderness. Anyways, I tried it out once at home, and yeah, so this will be my second time out with it. This will be the first time using the inner tent with it. So I'm actually looking forward to trying it out. And right now it's got to be about plus 5 degrees Celsius. Beautiful out today. So I'm just gonna blow up my air mat here, and I'll get back with you guys shortly. Okay guys, we pretty much got the sleep system set up. So cheers to that. I'm gonna get our sleeping bags out. We've got our sleeping mat in here. Gonna have a Michelob Ultra. So I brought 2 sleeping bags today. I wasn't really sure where I was going to camp today. I did go up to the spot I was at in my last video, and turned out there was a bunch of people up there in my camping area. I drove around trying to find somewhere else to camp with no luck. So I took to the highway, and I'm in a new spot. Never been here before. Camping anyway. I come up here hunting once in a while. So I'm already loving this inner tent. I was a little concerned how big it was going to be, but tons of room in it. I wasn't sure how cold it was going to be out tonight or where I was going to be camping. I know one forecast was showing me a low of minus 13, another one was showing me a low of minus 7 Celsius. So, got 2 sleeping bags anyway. Gonna be nice and warm. Either way. I do have my wood stove, or my pellet stove, so that's gonna keep me warm. So I got that set up. I'm just gonna get a few more things out of the vehicle. I'm truck camping again. I did want to do more of a bushcraft style camp this time, but I decided I'm probably going to come out for a couple days. So I think I'm going to stay in the tent, and I might start building a few things. So get back with you guys shortly. So you can see it's coming together pretty good. Got my chair set up, bed's all set up, got some pillows in there, a couple more things to get out of the truck, and we're going to be good to go. Do have a fire pit right there. Got a little bit of wood. Somebody left some wood behind. See, there is lots of fallen down wood around. So I will definitely be having a fire tonight. So if you remember, if you happen to be watching my last video, or you did watch my last video, the area I was in was super windy, and I went there again today, as I was saying. and it was windy up there again. So I was saying that the spot that I normally go to was taken. So I took a drive around. I went about 15 kilometers or so up another road, carried on. And then I went another 15 kilometers up another road to see if I could see anywhere good to pull over and camp. With no luck, and everywhere I went anyways, it was windy. So I decided I was going to pull out of there, and I know further up this road, I believe the road's closed, but up to here, road was great. There was a little bit of snow on the road, that was about it. There's a little bit of snow right now. It is supposed to snow today at some point in time. It was snowing a little bit when I first got out here, so who knows, might be done. Hopefully we get a little more. I think the forecast was calling for anywhere between 15 and 30 centimeters in the Calgary area. So I don't know if that's going to equate to anything here or not. So I'm going to take 5 here, making pretty good time. It's about 3 o'clock right now, and I do got to get some firewood still. I don't imagine the sun's going to go down till about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So I got lots of time. Not in a big rush. There's a couple things I want to do on this camping trip. I do want to build a couple things. So I'm going to do that. Kind of keep myself busy, because I'm thinking I'm going to do a 2 nights. Yeah, that's the plan anyways. I'm going to do 2 nights. We'll see how the weather is, and not that it matters much. I brought a lot of pellets for my pellet stove, so I think I'm good there. And if I do run out at any point, I guess pack up and go home. I got 2.5, well, just about 3 bags of pellets, so I should be good. I'm not going to be burning this thing most of the day anyway, just at nighttime. So anyways, I'm going to do a little bit more unpacking here. I got a little table I want to set up. I think other than the table, there's not much else I need to do. A little later on, I'm going to show you the inside of this this inner tent for this nature hike, because it's pretty awesome. I got all my gear in here. I did bring a backpack with me in case I want to go for a hike or something with some clothes in it. Got my slippers. I'm set up for a nice comfortable camp. I got some bear spray and whatnot. And if the bear spray's not enough, I got a little extra. So anyways, I'll get back with you guys shortly here. I'm just going to unpack a couple more things, and I'll show you what she looks like when she's done. Yeah, so I got this little table. I'm just putting it together now. Little Amazon jobby. Good little table. It's got adjustable height on it, which is nice. Little extender to the max. It actually does go just a touch higher, but that's good enough. Yep, I like it. So a little later tonight, probably have a fire. Not probably, I'm gonna have a fire. Today is just gonna be kind of a chill out kind of day. Kind of had a bit of a treacherous week, so I'm definitely enjoying getting out here for a camp. I'll go into a little bit more about that a little later on in the video. Kind of unfortunate situation. So I got some pretty good food for tonight. Nothing super special. I brought lots of snacks with me. I brought lots of water with me. Brought lots of beer with me. Brought some whiskey with me. Brought some moonshine with me. So if I plan on getting up to any good or no good, I definitely have enough alcohol to do it. And good place to be when you want to get up to no good. Out in the woods. Can't get in any trouble out here, hopefully. I haven't tried these fire starters before, so I didn't know how good they were going to work, but seem to be working okay. Didn't get her going with the fire steel, but that's no big deal. That's why I carry a lighter. I haven't practiced a whole lot with my fire steel yet, and I don't even know if my knife is, the back end of it is sharp enough to throw a good spark on it, but it's one of those things I'm learning along the way. And that's why I carry a couple lighters for backup. So the ground was a bit wet here, so I just laid down some wood for a base. So while I was kind of away from the camera a bit, I did get a little bit of firewood. I actually haven't made a tripod since I was in mine rescue years ago. So the last time I remember making one of these, you flip your center pole and then it crisscrosses everything and tightens it. But I can't remember. It was about 10 years ago when I was in mine rescue, maybe 11. I can't remember for the life of me. If you're supposed to leave them fairly loose, your wraps. But whatever the case may be, we'll make it work. So I'm not going to use the jute twine because it catches fire too easy. To leave a little bit to hang a pot on. These aren't the straightest pieces of wood either, but it's what I found. Yep, left it too tight, so it's not going to flip, but that's okay. It's not pretty, but it'll work. I'm not hanging anything big and heavy off of it, so not too worried about it. I just left a rope hanging down. I can flip it up, and I can let some slack out if I need to, get my pot closer to the fire. Basically, I'm going to be maybe cooking some rice on there tonight. And that'd be about it. Maybe boil some water on it for coffee at some point. But that's all I really need it for. I have pretty simple dinners out here. Wind's kind of picked up a little bit. Cheers, guys. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. Excuse me. So I only got a little bit of firewood, so I'm not going to go crazy with the fire tonight. Like to keep it burning for as long as I can. Not even dark yet. I think it's around 5 o'clock. And I'm starting to get hungry, so I think I might get some rice going here right away. I got just some Uncle Ben's simple rice. Okay, guys. So I got this little stove with me, so I think I'm going to use it for cooking my burgers. I'm going to cook them in the frying pan. Then I have some rice, which reminds me I got to clean this pot out because I was using it for scooping pellets. Clean enough for me. As you guys can probably tell, the wind's starting to pick up quite a bit. Oh. So I got some Uncle Ben's rice, as I was saying before. Never tried it. Says to add a couple tablespoons or teaspoons of water. It's good to me. And we'll give our toggle system a try here. So you can see my pot system with my tripod there. Just got a toggle going through the bail on the pot there. Hold it in place. I got it a little high right now, but I'm waiting for my pan to heat up and my burgers to cook anyway, so don't need to rush. And I last minute did remember to grab hamburger buns, but I think I forgot to grab cheese. Actually, I think I forgot to grab anything. Except, I think I got some spices. Yeah, I got some beef spice. That should be warm enough. Burgers are still a little frozen. It actually is starting to cool down quite a bit now. Flip and add some seasoning. Yeah, I forgot ketchup and everything, unfortunately. Well, I'm gonna let this cook and I'll get back with you guys in a little bit here. I moved inside with my burgers. I think the butane was getting a little too cold. Wasn't cooking the burgers properly, so I came inside. I lit my pellet stove. Getting a little chilled actually. I'm sure sitting in here tonight with this inner tent in, just sitting in this area, and then eventually I'll probably close that up. I imagine it's going to be nice and toasty in here. I did hang some lights up. Got a couple lanterns. I hung them up. I hung one on this side of the inner tent and then one on the other side of the inner tent. And I got a couple more lanterns kicking around. My burgers are getting pretty close to being done here. I did check my rice not too long ago. Now that I got the pellet stove going, I don't even need this thing, but I'm already on it, so I may as well use it. So the plan for tonight is probably chill out, and I'm going to eat my dinner here shortly. A little later on, probably get into a cigar and maybe have a drink or two. After I get my dinner done, I'll probably go away from camp a little bit and wash them out. Yeah, as I was saying before, had a bit of a rough week. I'll tell you guys a little bit more about it later on in the video when done my dinner. That's why I didn't post for a couple weeks. Early, I'm hoping to stay out for 2 nights here. I definitely could use the relaxation. It's amazing how much those pellets expand when they get wet. Dropped a few on the ground. So right now I got hardwood pellets in here. I'm probably not going to bed for quite a while, so may as well burn them. It's they burn a little bit longer. They don't seem to burn as hot as the softwood pellets. Not a massive difference, but I definitely noticed the softwood burns a little bit hotter. Better check on our rice here. I'll get back with you guys in a second. So we didn't have any cheddar cheese or anything, but I had a little thing of brie cheese, so I threw that in there. Threw that on the burgers. That'll do. And they're pretty much cooked now. Hoping that cheese melts a tiny bit, but if not, all good. My rice is done. Probably like 2 or 3 people serving the rice, but I'm gonna eat it all. Not bad. Well, I think my burgers are about as melted as they're gonna get. I think I'll just leave one in the frying pan for now. Keep it warm. Actually really good, even though there's no ketchup or mustard. The brie cheese is actually really nice on it. I'm gonna eat my dinner here and I'll get back with you guys shortly. Not sure how good it's picking it up in the camera, but it's starting to snow. Temperature definitely dropped. Had to throw on my wool sweater. Definitely looks like the camera's starting to pick up the snow a little bit for sure. It's definitely starting to pick up. Just waiting for my little bit of water to boil in my pot here, so I can do my little bit of dishes. I washed my pan already. I walked quite a ways from camp and washed it out. Didn't take long for this little stove to cool down. No, still a little hot. I won't put it away yet. Yeah, snow's coming down pretty good now. It was calling for 15 to 30 centimeters closer to Calgary. I don't know if we're going to get it out here. I'm not too far off the main road actually. It's just maybe 100 yards that way. And when I came in, it was pretty much bare. There was a couple spots with a little bit of snow cover on it, but yeah, definitely wasn't too bad. Keep snowing like this though, there'll be some snow on it tomorrow. I didn't look at the forecast for anything past tomorrow for some reason. I don't know why I didn't. Should have. But I think there was supposed to be a couple days of snow. Now whether or not we get it here, who knows. I haven't completely decided yet if I'm going to do a 1-day or a 2-day camp. I'm leaning towards 2 days. Not sure if I'll put it all in one video or not. It'd be pretty long if I do. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this inner tent helps with the heat, keeping the heat in. It does have a mesh top, so I'm guessing it's gonna have good ventilation anyway. There's a couple vents in the roof of this tent too that I can open up if I need to. I've noticed with this pellet stove you got to keep her wide open or it doesn't burn properly. So now that I found that out, I feel a lot more comfortable with the wood stove. So anyways, I'm gonna wait for my water to boil and I'm gonna do my little bit of dishes, get everything kind of cleaned up in here, then maybe go sit by the fire. I'm gonna leave this thing rocking. I'm gonna close up the tent and keep it warm in here, but I'm probably gonna have to, I I've maybe burnt that much pellet so far. I think I've had it going for about an hour and a half now. So anyways, I'll get back with you guys shortly. What's up, everyone? Back again. Gonna get into a cigar here. Gonna try and get into a cigar here. My hands have managed to get completely cold. So the cigar I'm getting into tonight is by Drew Estates. It's an acid blondie. For anybody that knows cigars. But give you guys a closer look at it. So just gonna give it a little trim off the end. And I brought out my torch lighter with me. Hopefully it works. Just toasting the end of the cigar. Butane sure doesn't like the cold. Forgot my beer. Be right back. Sit and watch the fire for a minute. Snow's definitely starting to accumulate a bit. I think I just burnt my glove. So anyways, the Acid Blondie is by Drew Estate. It's a bit of a sweeter cigar. I actually really enjoy these ones. Hard to find. If you are a cigar smoker and you ever do get a chance to try one, give them a try. They're great. I'd say probably my second or third favorite cigar. And it's just awesome out right now. It's awesome that we're starting to get some snow again. I still got the tent open. I should close it up. Get a little heat in there. Definitely need to warm up the hands. So as I was saying before, definitely been a tough week for me. Actually about a week and a half. My mother passed away, and it's been pretty tough. So I'm definitely in the place I need to be right now. Just chilling out. Just gonna change the angle a little bit there. I'm getting smoked out. So anyways, that was definitely difficult. Still is. And I imagine it is for a long time. Wind seems to have no real direction tonight. It's changing constantly. This fire is nice. Haven't really had a chance to chill out by a fire much. Last couple times I went out camping, it was so windy I didn't really want to have a blazing fire or anything, or even small fire really. Wind was blowing too much. But finally got one. So I haven't really given you guys a full 360 of the area here yet. There actually is an outhouse here. I'm in a designated camp area right now apparently. And there was a person just kind of off behind the camera there earlier today in his car. Had a couple dogs with him, a couple small dogs. And I believe there may be some people camping up here behind me still. I don't know if they brought their camper up and left or what. I thought I heard them earlier, but I did see a pickup leave earlier. So I'm gonna flip the camera for you guys, because right now the view is amazing. So, got a nice little mountain in behind me that I'm out looking at right now. Still got a bit of daylight. It actually is starting to get near dusk. Sun's totally down now. I believe it is anyways. Hard to tell, it's cloudy, but should be down. So the tripod definitely worked out very well. Seems more often than not the smoke's blowing this way. So it's actually crazy. It's cooled down quite a bit, I'd say. It's got to be around -10 now, Celsius. And maybe even a little colder than that. But earlier today, when I was out getting firewood and whatnot, I was almost down to a t-shirt. That's how much the weather's changed. Sun was out, it was a beautiful day. It had started snowing in Calgary, and I came more south, and I happened to avoid it for quite a while, but it caught up with me. And I am kind of back in the mountains a little bit here. So I don't think I'm going to do too much more tonight anyway. I think I'm going to probably burn up the rest of my firewood maybe. And sit here, stay warm for a bit. I don't know if you guys want to sit here and watch the fire. It's hard to say. Without being able to talk to you, I don't really know. I would like to do one of these camps live one day. And Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool to do one of them live. And guys are right there with me. Be pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I only got a few more days off and I'm back to work. Try my other spot again. I think I'm gonna sit here, throw a few more sticks on the fire, chill out, maybe have another beer, maybe have a whiskey. My little firewood pile didn't last as long as I wanted, but it's alright. Wood stove is going, I can go in there at any time. Yeah, like I was saying, the tripod worked out really good. First one I ever built out camping. And it was pretty handy. If I do stick around tomorrow, I'm trying to think what I want to build, but I might build a little table or something. And I imagine I'll have to get a whole pile of firewood again. You guys, if you don't mind, would give me an idea what length you'd like for videos. If you commented down below. I know some people prefer longer ones, some people prefer shorter ones, and like to just kind of go with the majority or meet in the middle or something like that. I personally like leaving them longer, but it's less editing. But it's not about me, it's about you guys. I personally watch a lot of camping and bushcraft videos and stuff like that, and I usually like the longer ones myself. Not like the 2-3 hour kind of thing, but in around an hour is usually pretty good for me. That's what I've been trying to kind of keep them at. I'm just going based on how I feel. But if you guys wouldn't mind commenting down below, I could definitely adjust the length of them. And if you guys want, I can always split them up into 2 videos as well. Or I could just split in half. Yeah, I don't know what it is tonight. My hands don't want to stay warm. Everything else on my body's warm except my hands. some reason this band doesn't want to peel off. Didn't want to come out of the wrapper either. It was like it was stuck to it. Normally they slide out really easy. Oh, there we go. Now I'm just wrecking it. So usually, a lot of times, depending on the cigar manufacturer, they have normally an actual band around these, like the manufacturer band. These are just the ugly ones they put on the cigars in Canada. But anyways, you can see on the back. I'll bring it in a little closer, see if it focuses. But Acid Blondie. Normally I keep these, and not these ones, the actual cigar ones, manufacturer one. And I have a journal I write in. Basically, give it a rating. Rate the cigar. I kind of write down the flavor notes that I get out of it, because every cigar is pretty unique. Different brands and stuff like that, and different types of cigars, different sizes of cigars, different wrappers, everything like that. So I definitely like to keep track of them, and if I don't like one, that way I know I never buy it again. This is one I have bought many of, and I have another one that's quite a bit more expensive than this one, that I buy quite often. And actually it was might have been in my last video. I had tried, maybe my last video or the video before that, I had tried it for the first time, and by far my favorite cigar. Not a sweet cigar by any means, it's just the flavor profile on it was unreal. So if you want to go back and watch that video and find out what cigar it is, go ahead. Because I have a hard time pronouncing it, otherwise I'd just say it. And that one's done. I'm definitely enjoying the winter camping a lot. I am looking forward to doing some hiking and stuff like that. I don't really have the ideal tent for it yet, but the tent that I do have, it's a nature hike tent as well. It's a summer. It says it's a 4-season tent, but it's not. It's a 3-season tent at best. I haven't even set it up yet. But it's the Nature Hike Cloud Up 3, and I'm definitely looking forward to trying it out. I haven't even set it up yet. I don't know why I got the 3-man tent when I bought it. I actually bought it last year, and I don't really know what was going through my head when I bought a 3-man. I probably could have saved some weight getting the 2-man or the 1-man. I don't know why I'm leaving the tripod there. I could easily move it. Put it back up if I need it. when I do leave, I'll cut the ropes on it and just leave the wood here for somebody for firewood or whatever they want to do with it. But I'm starting to notice now that I'm camping more frequently. A lot of people are terrible for cleaning up their garbage. It's brutal. Like, I was walking through the bush here and there's cans everywhere and plastic bags, stuff like that. I usually do try and pick them up as I see them. But I guess any public use spot is going to be like that. Yeah, I would have liked to talk more about my mother, but at the same time, pretty tough to talk about. Maybe in another video down the road I'll be able to talk more about it, but pretty tough right now. I think I'm going to change angles here. Seems like the smoke's going this way all the time, so you guys can look at it. I know as soon as I move, it's going to move with me, but here, let's move this tripod. It's in our way. Give you guys a little wider angle to see a little more. Definitely get a little bit more heat on this side. Throw my last few pieces on there. Well, the microphone's picking up some of the crackling of the fire. It's nice, relaxing. Yep, wind direction changed. It's starting to blow this way now. Not super windy out, but definitely has a bite to it. Get the odd time when it dies right down. That's so nice. Well, anyways, I'm going to chill out by the fire here for a bit. And I'm going to go in and maybe sit by the wood stove for a bit, get warmed up. Then crawl into bed, I think. So if I don't get back with you guys tonight at all, I'll get back with you in the morning for coffee. Morning, everyone. Just been up for a few minutes, and work's already been begun. Having to put everything away. Pellet stove still going. It's about up to here. I think I filled it up about 12:30 last night. Stayed nice and warm in here. It was blazing warm in here, actually. Most of the night I slept with just my one sleeping bag, and that was if that was even on me. So I just kind of been getting ready for the pack up here. I did want to stay another day, but unfortunately my daughter has a flat on her car, so I need to head home and deal with that. But I'll get back with you guys in just a couple seconds here. Just going to flip the camera around and going to go outside and see what kind of damage was done out there last night. So as you can see, got a pile of snow. Quite a bit. I was out here already this morning. Had to go to my truck, and I grabbed the shoveled myself a walkway, kind of shoveled out around the tent pegs and stuff. But yeah, we got a lot of snow. I'd say close to a foot anyway. Yeah, I knew we were getting quite a bit because last night I was hearing the snow sliding off the tent. Pretty much made its own snow skirt around I already cleaned this one up, but yeah, pretty much did the snow skirt for me. That's the back side of the tent. And it is still snowing. Pretty light now. So anyways, I'll probably get back with you guys in a little bit. I'm going to start packing up and get ready to go here. Probably take me a couple hours. Just because dealing with the snow, I'm sure it's going to go a little slower, and I got to wait for the wood stove to burn out.